Counter Punch Boxing. Hello, YouTube. Happy Friday, man. There is a ton of great fights on over the weekend. But look, right now, and I'm going to cover them all, every one of them. The Gervonta Davis, Adrian Broner, the Charlo twins. You got Amir Khan, Carl Frampton, Nonito Donaire. I mean, it's just, a boxing packed weekend, right? But we're going to start with did I say Linares? Linares, okay? Proficiency, finesse, eminence, illustrious, greatness, abundance, intensity, bulk, enormity, power, might, mass, magnitude, high degree, high tech, punches and bunches, a pugilist, talented, gifted, extraordinary, exceptional, all words describing who and what? Counterpunch box. I'm sorry, Lomachenko. All words describing Lomachenko. I mean, really, every single word. Trust me, I checked the definitions, okay? He has it all. Just the psychology going up against him is enough to make it an unfair fight, okay? Body punches, combinations, counterpunch, feints, being first, head movement, hooks, uppercuts, jabs, cross, infighting, controlling the distance, controlling the pace, ring generalship, and highly, highly technical, okay? This is like the Willie Pep of our generation. I don't know about you, but I watch him because I want to know who is he going to embarrass next, okay? I mean, that's basically why I watch Lomachenko. Now, we'll get into the current opponent, okay? So, it's not, to me, it's not, is he going to win, but how is he going to win? I mean, seriously, that's typically what I think when I watch a Loma fight. I think right now he's untouchable, unbeatable, unbreakable, and like many of you, I'm ready to see a real test put in front of him, but the only way, to me, the only way to truly test him is for him to move up, do something crazy, like go up to a welterweight, something like that. But hey, maybe Linares is the real test. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe Loma makes light work of it. Maybe he takes a more careful approach. I think he'll find his rhythm and destroy him eventually. But Linares, he right now he's in America. By the way, in America, coming from Japan. But, he's here on American soil, ready to go, ready to train. Now, Linares defending his WBA lightweight title against Loma May 12th in Madison Square Garden. I wish I could be there. New York ESPN. So if you guys have basic cable, you'll be able to watch it. And also, I think they're going to put up a link on YouTube or maybe Facebook where you can watch it. So now, according to Linares, he is not impressed with Loma. Okay, now getting a little bit big-headed here, all right? So, when I heard this, it was kind of cringeworthy. I was like, I don't know if I'd be talking that kind of crazy shit right there. But he's not impressed with Loma or his resume. He said, quote, he's good, the best pound for pound, but Salido beat him, so why can't I? Okay, this is quote. Okay, Loma had an excellent amateur career, but when he faced a good opponent, he lost. Rigondeaux looked bad in that fight, so you can't really give him credit for the Rigondeaux victory. Loma has been protected. What? Wait, back up. Lomachenko has been protected as a professional. Okay, we have to see what he brings because now he's facing a very exceptional boxer, in the best or in the prime of his career, meaning himself. Okay, we will see what he brings. It's going to be interesting. We're pretty technical fighters. It's a good fight. I'm right. He's left-handed. We will see how good he's going to be. Okay. Then he says, and then now here's an important thing. Okay, this is going to be key in the fight. Okay, then take advantage of the fact that I'm bigger. We'll see how he comes out. If he comes into box or attack, is he going to, he's going to face a fighter 2 times bigger than him. Okay. Well, I say, come talk to me after the fight because typically, look, I mean, you got to be confident, right? I mean, of course you do, but let's just backtrack. Rigondeaux quit. Sosa quit. Walters quit, Mariaga quit, okay, and everything before that has been a series of dominant victories, okay, devastating knockout against Roman Martinez, with one exception, the Orlando Salido fight, and we all know what happened. Dude came in heavy, he cheated, but no Lomachenko, right? No Lomachenko, here we are now. This is the new Lomachenko. I kind of like the I don't know, whatever you want to. I'm not going to call it arrogance, from Loma, but confidence. Okay, there's a difference. Like I said, there's a huge difference. I mean, arrogance in boxing, will get you hurt. So now, and by the way, I like to throw in a little cliff note. Remember the LGBTQD, whatever the hell community would. Now think about this. Now go back, rewind your brain to after the fight. Okay, Rigondeaux, he's complaining that his hand broke his hand. They even had x-rays like a week later. There was nothing wrong with his hand. I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine if Loma said, oh, I lost because of my hand. I broke my hand. I mean, oh my God, it would be like clickbait, a tsunami of clickbait, okay? Kind of like how they got on Pacquiao for, when he claimed the ocean or the salt water, healed his shoulder, right? Okay, now let's get back into it. Linares, like I said, he's a big lightweight. I've heard some people refer to him as a weight bully because he could easily make the next division. So I wonder what the strategy will be, right? Is he going to come in heavy like Salido? Maybe take a not the book, but take a page out of the Salido book? Possibly, maybe, probably. But to me, that's what makes it interesting. I think Loma will be fighting a bigger guy, someone who has settled into that particular division. Probably one of the biggest hitters Loma has ever faced. I think Linares, I think he has good power, but I don't know. I think if he's planning on coming in too big, I think he's probably going to gas out. So, but hey, we might get a surprise from Linares. Someone that can actually make Loma look human for once, right? Speed kills power. That's the thing. Speed kills. But now remember, and timing kills speed. But remember, speed kills power. Okay, so he's talking about the power, but yeah, you're going up against one of the best counter punchers and technical fighters on the planet, like literally on our planet. Okay, so I don't know if I would just rely on bulk and power. So but we'll see. We'll see. People ask me all the time about Lomachenko's chin. I don't know. It's never been tested. I mean, yeah, he gets hit, but has he ever really been tested? I don't know. Loma 10-1, 73% knockout ratio. Started at featherweight, went up to super featherweight against Martinez, had 4 fights at super featherweight, and now moving up to lightweight. Loma winning Olympic gold at featherweight and lightweight in his amateur career. Also won the WBO featherweight in his 3rd professional fight. Okay, was it second or third? Second or third? You guys tell me. Is it second or third? Can't remember. Then went on to win the WBO from Martinez at super featherweight, becoming the fastest 2-division champion in boxing history. I mean, I will repeat that because it deserves to be repeated. Then went on to win the WBO from Martinez at super featherweight, becoming the fastest 2-division champion in boxing history. Okay. Now, a victory over Linares makes Loma a 3-divisional champion in 3 fights. It's got to be 3. I said 2 or 3. It's got to be 3. Okay, yes, because if he beats Linares, he will be a 3-divisional champion in 12 fights. It's crazy, people. Now, why does he not get the credit he deserves? And, even Lomachenko talked about how he's a little bit disappointed because, he's not getting the credit he deserves. So, do I think it's a step-up fight for Loma? Absolutely, I do, 100% without a doubt. I think this will be the biggest challenge and the most important win in his entire career, okay? I think a win over Linares puts Loma as pound for pound numero uno, okay? Some people would make the argument maybe Crawford should be pound for pound number 1, but that's for another video. I don't really want to get into it. Look at the competition, and you got to look at the it's all about circumstances. Like with the Canelo Golovkin situation, it's all about circumstances, okay? And that's why, and I think that's why Crawford is moving up, like I think Loma should do. Now, Linares, 44-3-0. Okay, he has won his last 13 fights, okay? Now, 2 losses before that, or let's see, 2 losses before and then 4 wins before that. So he's on like I said, on a 13-fight win streak. Had a little hiccup there in 2009, 2011, but basically he's been undefeated since 2012 with 13 consecutive wins, so that's very impressive in my mind. So, and here we are, Loma Linares. He's from Venezuela, but like I said, according to the records, I think he lives in Tokyo, Japan. Check me if I'm wrong or correct me if I'm wrong, but 32 years old, 57% knockout ratio. Now, he talks about that power that he has, but 57% knockout ratio, I don't know, that's really not all that impressive. Man, that's pretty much the flip of a coin, right? The flip of a coin. So I don't know if that doesn't really impress me. So, I don't know. So to me, can he knock out Loma? Maybe. You know, can he catch him? Can he wobble him? Can he hurt him? I don't know. You know, maybe he can, maybe he won't. So, you know, but anyway, look, I think it will go down something like this. Okay, I think Linares will start off strong. Okay, he might even win a round or two. Okay, some of the early rounds, and then Loma figures him out and wins a dominating decision, because I don't know if Loma can knock him out, because he will be big. You know, unless he just completely wears him down, gasses him out, you know, maybe gets a TKO stoppage, that kind of thing. The referee stops. And I heard a kind of an odd prediction from a couple people out there. They were talking about how, you know, maybe he'll get stopped on cuts. And I'm like, well, how do you even know that? Like, well, why would you, you know, I mean, you know, like say like a Miguel Cotto, you know, somebody prone to cuts. I could say, I mean, I understand, but I mean, I don't know. Is Linares prone to cuts? I don't know. As far as I remember, he's really not, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. You know, I do need to brush up on you know, his resume, although I pretty much know it by heart, but I don't need to brush up on the resume. I need to go back and watch the actual fight. It's been a while. So, but, you know, that's just a quick breakdown and my prediction. Like I said, you know, just like the MMA fighter that Loma was training with, you know, he said he had a hard time with him, and then he figured him out and he dominated. That's typically what Loma does. You know, he doesn't come out and haggle or Hearns, right? He comes out, he'll figure you out. He's an intelligent boxer, an incredibly intelligent boxer, and then he'll simply pick you apart, break your will, break you down, and down you go, and down you go. I mean, look, that Martinez knockout was probably one of the most beautiful knockouts I think I've ever seen in my life. You know, just a picture perfect knockout. So, you know, maybe we'll get a repeat of that. But anyway, guys, that's probably it. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents out there, you know, break it down for you, tell you what I'm predicting. Loma by decision, possibly a TKO. You know, it all depends on, I think, the weight, you know, and the output really by Linares. You know, is he going to gas out? Is he going to throw it all out there? Probably. You know, we'll see. But but I'm excited about the fights over the weekend. I'm about to make another video covering the Adrian Broner fight and you know, Jesse Vargas. Things got pretty heated in the press the press event, you know, building up to the fight. I don't know if you guys saw that. I put it in my group, Counterpunch Boxing on Facebook. Check it out. And by the way, some of you guys are telling me you're not getting notifications for the channel, so I never pander to you. I never ask people to sub to the channel, but at least turn on that little notification thing, because I don't want to just talk to the wind, you know, talk to nobody out there. So at least that way I know people are out there. So, all right, guys, thank you. I appreciate it. You're all awesome. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll be back.